Hi, I'm Jenny with Coco Daisy, and in this video, we are unboxing the planner kit and the inserts from the June 2025 Mediterranean Muse collection. Okay, let's take a look at our Mediterranean Muse planner kit. This kit comes in the heavy-duty plastic pouch. You can see right here it has a gusset on the side for you to store all of your items, keep them corralled, or any other products that you would like to keep organized or take with you on the go. And it also includes a Velcro closure so nothing falls out. All right, so first up in this planner kit, we are going to take a look at the patterned papers. This kit comes with a large variety of products that are perfect for documenting your planner or your journal, and I think you're gonna see just that in a moment. So we have our patterned papers here that are 13 inches by 8.5. You can see that right there, those cuties. We have our octopus and sailboats. Then we have this yellow patterned paper. On the inside, it has you guessed it, a whole bunch of lemons and then this blue pattern as well. And then this beautiful one that includes just all kinds of images that are included in the collection and the blue pattern. But that is not all. We also have a sheet of the PET stickers that are really thin and have a very low profile. They're great for using in any type of project, including your favorite Tombow river paper that sometimes we want to avoid having bulky items on. The planner kit also includes these Vellum stickers, all of the different numbers, using them for dating your project or anything else. Okay, so now we also have some stickers. There are 3 sheets included. First up is our alphabet stickers and the date stickers, and then a few label stickers as well. Then we have some tabs and some reinforcers, dates, just so many. And then also the icons down at the bottom. And then we also have a decorative sticker sheet as well. I love the little bottle, just so many different things to make your projects just a little bit more beautiful. We have our clear calendar card. Hopefully you can see that right here. It also includes the monthly calendar down here at the bottom, and then the beautiful lemon artwork at the top. The sweet just isn't as sweet without the sour. And on the back is our pen and stamp ink test card. We have our sticky notepad. That's right, this one is sticky. And you have the grid on this particular sheet. It's just very light and very subtle with the artwork on this card. This month we also have a Tombow Mono Twin pen. It is a dual tipped permanent marker. So both ends have a different point. A little bit finer, one a little bit thicker. We have 2 self-adhesive pockets. These are great for adding for different parts in your planner or notebook. So maybe on a dashboard or something like that, anywhere you'd like. We have 2 different, very different in fact, types of artwork on these. Then we have our package of ephemera and die-cuts and tabs. Just going to pull a handful of these out. You can see here there are lots of beautiful images. I'm sure you can still see those in the package. So we have the lemons and the crab. I'll pull a couple more of those guys out. But so we have the bottle with the drinks, anchor, our little fish, the lemons, and the tab. But there are just enough of these to both decorate and then keep nice and functional with all of the different tabs. So you can label them for all the different things that work for your purposes. Life is good. So you can see that they are self-adhesive, so all you have to do is pull the back off and stick them down wherever you'd like, and they work beautifully in your projects. We also have a Dangle Clip this month. These are always so pretty, and this month's has the beautiful beads and then also the just adorable little lemon you can see right there. Now, in case you're not familiar with these are designed to go at the bottom of your planner or notebook right here, and then they, as the name would suggest, dangle down from the bottom. So you can see right there, then you'd lay it down and you have it right there, and it's super cute. Obviously you can use it any way you'd like, but this is a great way to get a whole lot of beauty on your projects. And that little lemon, there's just something about it. It's very, very adorable. Alrighty, and then last but not least, we have a roll of washi tape, and it has all of the lemons and the leaves and the little flowers that accompany the lemon tree. And that is the planner kit. Now you can subscribe to our planner kit, just this kit, that's it, or you can subscribe to this planner kit with one of our inserts or notebooks. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of our notebooks and our inserts as well. Here are all of the Mediterranean Muse planner inserts and notebooks. Let's take a look at these. I'm going to start with our inserts. We have 3 different types of inserts. These are our classic vertical inserts. They are 7 by 9 inches and they are unpunched. It comes with a heavy cardstock weight divider, and then on the back is perfect for adding some notes or anything else. We have another note sheet with our beautiful Mediterranean Muse artwork. And then we have our June 2025 monthly calendar. Isn't that beautiful? And we head right into our undated weekly view. There are enough of these for an entire month. And as you can see, as I said, that they are undated, but they do include artwork around the edges. So you can use them as is, or you can include any additional artwork if you so choose. There's also a nice little grid sidebar for adding extra notes or things like that. When we get to the end of the monthly view, we have another note sheet that also includes maybe a little checklist as well. And then we get into our striped view. And these are some of my favorite things that are each month. I just love the stripes. I always think they're gorgeous. There's a little bit of artwork down the side and then a color that coordinates with the collection. And as you can see, there are enough for an entire month. So no matter how you use these 6 sheets, you can use them for just a wide variety of things. When I used this size insert, I used these for meal planning. So using this to plan my meals and then this for a shopping list. These sheets are perforated, so they're easy to fold. However, there's still a room for a gutter. So once you punch these, you can still add them in your planner, and folding them over is not a problem at all. Like I said, the perforation just makes it super simple to pull these apart. And on the back, there is another note section and then a checklist as well. So there's 6 of these, which will last you throughout the entire month. And this is, again, 7 by 9 for our classic vertical inserts. We also have our A5 and personal size inserts. These are the same, so I'm only going to go through the A5 so that you can see them a little bit better. However, they also come in personal size and you can get them punched or unpunched. So there is, again, a heavy duty cardstock weight divider with the month for June. And then on the back, there is a just beautiful artwork and then a monthly calendar as well. And then we have our striped sheets, much like you saw the ones in the classic vertical inserts. And then on the back side is just a open page for your notes or whatever else you would like to include. And again, there is enough for the entire month here. We have a note sheet as well, and then we get right into our weekly views. So in between each week there are 2 sheets for notes. As you can see, another weekly view. So there is enough of these for the entire month. And then once we're finished with the month's worth of the weekly view, we have some note sheets again, and we head right into our monthly view right here. Look how pretty that is. And then the entire year at a glance, and then our daily sheets, which there are enough daily sheets for the entire year. And I like to think of these daily inserts like this. So open together, and that they're like a 2-page insert. So you have this side that has a blank surface, so for notes or doodles, anything you can dream up. And then over here we have just a large area, a checklist. So you have the ones that there are 2 columns at the top, and then the rest of the page is 1 column with the little faux sticky note artwork right here. As I already said, there are enough of these for an entire month. So you can see right here, lots of the daily pages, so that you can keep track of each individual day as you choose. These are so beautiful, and they are undated. And as I said already, these are the same as our personal inserts, and you can get them punched or unpunched, whichever works better for you. Next up is all of our notebooks. These are all of the same except for the size. So we have an A5 size notebook. We have our standard notebook, a B6 notebook, a weeks size notebook. So it's very similar in size to the Hobonichi weeks. And then we have a mini or passport size notebook as well. So you can see that there's 5 of these. They're all the same on the inside, except for the mini does not have a monthly calendar. As you can imagine, it would be difficult in this size notebook to include a monthly view because it's very small. So they're all the same except for that one thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the A5 size notebook just so you can see that the best. So we have the heavy duty craft cover, which will keep your notebook protected. And then we have just a month at a glance calendar on the front page with a ruled notes page. And then again, we have enough of these for the entire month with lots of different artwork, the beautiful color palette from the Mediterranean Muse collection. And look here, the whole page is beautifully decorated, but it's very subtle, so you can still write on top of it. And then we hop right into our regular pages. So as you can see, there's lots of beautiful artwork included, but the majority of the open space is blank, so you can use those bits as you see fit or work best for you, and you can also add more decoration. However, if that is not something you're interested in doing, the pages are also ready and beautiful just as they are. The paper in all of our inserts and notebooks is just absolutely stunning. It is a bright white paper that is fountain pen friendly, and our notebooks and inserts, and actually all of our paper products are produced in Michigan at a facility not too far from Cocoa Daisy headquarters that uses recycled papers and recycled inks. So you can see the notebooks are a really, really beautiful way to keep track of your plans or your journaling, whatever you like to use them. Now, the other notebook that you can subscribe to with our planner kit or subscribe to on our own is our Simple Daisy notebook. This is also available to subscribe to with our scrapbooking kit. And it's a little bit different than the other notebooks in that it includes patterns as well as grid, dot grid, and ruled sheets. This would be not only great for scrapbooking, but it would be great for journaling or other planning purposes, since it does include those grid, dot grid, and ruled pages in addition to the beautiful patterns. The paper is the same beautiful paper, and it's just absolutely lovely. So any of these notebooks or inserts, you can subscribe to them on their own, but you can also subscribe to them as an add-on with our planner kit. Have you ever tried this with your planning or your journaling? I bet you'd be really surprised at how fun it would be to have all of this additional beauty infused into your days.